Bye, boy.
Tommy!
Dolls he turns the children into. Their eyes, it was like they were alive. I thought they could understand, but they couldn't move. These glowing symbols are everywhere. They definitely have something to do with the transformation ritual. If we learn more about them, perhaps we can figure out how to turn the children back into humans.
Careful! It'll be very hot. Don't burn your leg.
Tom? I still haven't had a chance to thank you. I couldn't have escaped without you. The kidnapper mentioned a witch several times. One day, he took me into the woods, promising to show me something interesting.
Young lady, Dr. Tom at your service. I will diagnose and prescribe treatment. It's all for free.
Ouch! Be careful, Tommy. Free does not mean painful.
That's it. I'm sorry. So my diagnosis is that you shouldn't have removed the shackles with a gas cutter. There's a medical reference book in my room. I'll see what I can do to help you.
Yeah, that'll be great. What are you gonna do after that? Do you have a plan?
Plan? I'll go to that psycho's lair and find out how to get Harry back.
Are you kidding? Let's wait for the adults.
Sam, what if it's too late when my parents return? I'll make a trap on the workbench in the basement to protect myself.
You think you're Captain America. Maybe you should make yourself a shield, too.
Don't worry. Have you forgotten who saved you from the prison? I'll be back before you miss me.
Okay. Just be very careful. And take this camera, too. We might need evidence. And maybe a couple of funny pictures to remember.
Okay, well, good luck to me. And you, young patient, hang in there. The doctor will return very soon. How tempting those posters look. They seem to have a lot of useful things to buy. Okay, I think I figured out how I can make a healing bandage for Sam.
You have 2 new messages. First message.
Hello, Sunshine. I hope you're doing well. I just spoke with the twins' mother, who insists on continuing the search. We're gonna be here for a couple more days. You are a big boy. Cook yourself something. I miss you.
Yes, Mom, I am fine. Thanks for asking. I've just been running around from a serial killer for the past 2 days, and I'm just about to visit him now. Ugh.
Second message.
Hello, Diana. I can't find Ralph anywhere. Is he at your place? Oh, God. If he's crawling around that stinking sewer again, he'll be washing dishes for the rest of his life. And if he gets his dad's hat dirty, no video games for a month.
Is Ralph lost? I hope he hasn't become another creepy doll. I should look for him. So, I need to read the medical book, craft the trap, and find Ralph. It's gonna be a busy day. Right, now I need to find all the items, and here's my blueprint of the sticky trap. I should put it on the workbench. The main thing is to not glue my fingers together faster than the plan works. Oh, great! This is exactly what Ethan needs to stop running around. And the cool thing is that it can be reused multiple times.
Andy! Is Tommy coming out to play? Tommy! Tommy, 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 Tommy!
Thomas, you're a natural born. Hooray! It worked! Even the clown got shocked with the mouth open. Who's the best detective around here? I'm the best detective here! Sickle? Really? If I find a hammer, I'll have to sing hymns and build a collective farm.
There!
A sharp saw with teeth? I hope it will be handy for something useful and not participating in a horror show. You're completely grounded. That's a bit of a weak grip you've got there, Mrs. Statue. One step closer to solving the mystery. I've just opened the path to anyone who wants to go for a walk in the swamp area. Well, it's not exactly a popular hiking trail. some kind of container to collect the gasoline. Does moss really always grow on the north side? Out here again. Wow, the locals flock to you like a big pile of jam.
Jam? Tommy, have you got any jam?
Of course not. Where from? Never mind. How did you end up here?
A guy in a mask was chasing me. I was running on the ground above a sewer, then I blinked and here I am. It's a good thing that I fell into the water. Otherwise, I would never collect the pieces. I had juice and chocolate with me, but I'm out. I'd give anything for a jar of jam right now.
Forget about the jam already. So is there no way out?
You see that big door? That's probably the way out. But the water's making it impossible to open. You need to find a way to remove the water and open the door. Tom, get me out of here. I'm hungry. I'll even give you my red car. Just help me.
Oh, Ralph, I don't need your car. Okay, I'll try to help. And then you'll need a good wash. Otherwise, you'll have to love washing dishes. The pump must have run out of fuel. Otherwise, there wouldn't be so much water here.
I can't get her back, I'll go crazy.
No, don't worry, child. I'll help you.
And when we're all together again, will we have a party? Remember, Dad? You promised me.
Just wait a bit longer. There's very little time left until the solar eclipse. It's going to be the best celebration you've ever had. See you later.
Great. Now he glows like Electro. If this was all a game, I'd need cheat codes to deal with him. Sam, do you copy? Are you there?
I'm listening.
You won't believe what I just saw. The witch is real, and she did something to Ethan. Now he looks like a walking neon sign.
Oh my god! I knew it wasn't just a rumor.
That's not all. It looks like they're planning something before the solar eclipse. I didn't get it all, but it sounded creepy.
solar eclipse. It's like in those horror tales where everything ends badly if you don't get something done in time. Apparently, we have a deadline.
Yeah, deadline. As if my math homework wasn't enough.
Listen, hurry up and collect the photos of all the symbols and bring them to me so I can try to figure them out. Use the camera I gave you.
Roger that! Looks like the funny photos to remember are on a hold for now. Man, I wish this was as easy as collecting eggs for Harry's mom. Alright then, I'm off on a simple hunt. Hang in there, Sam. I'll see you later. What a heavy valve. I think I've seen similar ones somewhere before. Here's a bandage for Sam. Ethan, sorry, I need it more. The basket is already full.
me.
Oh, it's almost as dark in here as it was in that mine. At least there were glowing crystals. Out of commission? Sorry, buddy. You won't make me sick. Smile for the camera, Mr. Symbol! Crawling through the vents. I practiced it already. But it didn't stink this bad in the school. The bunker? That's great! It's too early to try this, but it can be used for making the healing bandage. That doesn't help me here. Great, it's still working. Sam, hold on. The ambulance is on its way. These posters seem to have interesting stuff. We should take a closer look at them. Young lady, very soon you will be healthy and will be able to get into trouble with renewed vigor, run away from a killer, kidnapper, or knock him out with a single blow of a shovel.
What a funny guy.
Dear patient, don't disturb the doctor. The operation may not go as planned.
Dear patient, huh?
Well, every patient is important to me, but you especially. Okay, done. Are you feeling better?
Yes, that does feel better. Thank you very much, Dr. Tom.
You can get hurt one more time, then I'll fix you up again.
No way. You can simply take care of me without any injuries, wounds, or killers.
Okay, I gotta go. There's still so much to do, but I'll definitely be back to see you later, dear patient.
Great, but instead of an x-ray of my leg, bring me photos of those symbols we need to deal with.
The doctor works part-time as a photographer. Oh well, it happens. Don't miss me. I'll be back soon.
Samantha Randy. Sam Randy. Sounds pretty good.
Hey, why don't we take a look at what's on these posters? They might be useful. This should work now.
There's that noise again. You won't trick me.
fuel's ready, but now I need gunpowder fire. Lieutenant Thomas Randy has fired a successful volley of artillery.
Won't get away. I get out. You're going to regret this.
I guess my hair isn't standing on the end because of stress. Good thing I didn't spill it on myself. I wouldn't want to be dissolved to the bones.
Somewhere around here, kid.
My neck's gonna be sore for a week. Oh, this is not the first time I've taken down walls. Chase. Now I can move on without becoming a cooked shrimp. The canister's empty. We've got to get gasoline somewhere. Great, it's still working.
There's that noise again. Running from lightning is not the best idea.
Caught again. Time to get out of here. Super.
I get out. You're going to regret this.
Is draining gasoline from a leaky tanker in a vacant lot considered theft? I hope not, or it'll ruin my relationship with Ralph's dad. Receding! Ralph, hang in there! You're almost free!
Tommy! My savior!
Whoa! Easy, buddy! Mrs. Payne will torture you for a long time for what you did to your clothes.
Oh, Tommy, one's making more, one less. What's the difference? The main thing is that I'm free! And I'm about to eat!
Yeah, I've already realized how important it is to you.
Okay, I'm gonna go wash up, eat, and then I'll come back to you. And, as promised, I'll bring my red car. More precisely, your red car.
I don't need the car, Ralph. I'm just glad you're in one piece. Besides, you might not be able to find it. You know, there are all sorts of things happening in the cars these days. Carjackings, thefts, break-ins.
Did someone steal my car?
Well, no, you just never know. Anyway, come to my house after you're done with the shower.
Alright, it's a deal. Oh, one more thing. This morning, a man who looks like a magician gave me this book and asked me to give it to my father. But I don't understand why.
Ralph, this book will be useful to me. Can I borrow it for a while instead of your car?
What a strange taste you have. But fine, take it. Just give it back later. I've got to show my dad after all.
Great! I'll see you at my place then. Thanks for the book.
Thank you for saving me. See you soon.
Another mystery symbol captured! Now I'm armed and dangerous. Well, at least for all the jammed mechanisms. Firstly, I need to get rid of Chase.
We're talking about. I wonder what's in it. We just need to find all the symbols.
Maybe these posters have something worth buying. Grease and the zipper is back in action. It's not magic, it's pure mechanics. If only there was a candy for every symbol found. So the witch's name is Wanda, and she's in charge of the circus. I see. I think I'm already hallucinating from the vapors of the potion. Ugh, gross. least now I can feel like a real burglar. Don't tell my mom about this. After this, I'm gonna get in trouble with Ralph's father.
It'll all be over.
According to the writing on the box, this water pistol belongs to Anna. I think I took photos of all the symbols. I hope Sam will appreciate my photography skills.
Great! I think we can figure it out now. I just need to think a little. Okay, I think I finally figured it out. It looks like these symbols feed the magic of the witch. Also, if I understand correctly, they weaken in the light. That's why the witch placed them in dark corners.
Ah, So that's why they faded after I took photos with a flash.
They faded? So I'm right. And the witch should become a little weaker without them. Maybe we have a chance. Wait, there is also a message in the book from a certain Jonathan, a magician. The text is, "Look for answers under the drum with stars." Does it ring a bell?
Yes! I saw such a drum in the backyard of the circus.
All right! Then go there and see what this magician left us. Just be careful, okay?
Same as always, Sam. I have 9 lives, like a cat. Well, about 9.
Tom, go find that drum. I'm sure it leads to a stash. The book says there's something hidden underneath it.
I wonder what's for sale here. The posters look promising.
Stop hiding!
Running from lightning.
Wow, this is a really great place for a stash.
Running from lightning is not the best idea.
If I understand correctly, I need to make the spell breaker and pour it over Ethan and the dolls to break the witch. Sam, do you copy? I found the magician's stash. He left a note describing a recipe for breaking a witch's spell.
Tom, this is great. Is the recipe complicated to make?
No more complicated than the others. I'll get it to the workbench and start making it.
I got a bad... think there's someone outside the window. Hurry up!
Sam? Sam, do you copy? Sam! No!
Help me!
Well, it's time for the final battle. I need to put the item in the bike basket to take it away with me.
The girl screamed and called for you. How pathetic. And now you've come into my arms? Stupid boy.
We'll see you stupid, you filthy hag. You'll regret kidnapping the girl.
Ha ha ha. Are we on the beach, Tommy? Oh, what a scary water pistol. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I feel sorry for you.
Let's see who has the last laugh.
What's wrong with me? Where am I? Where's Dad?
Ethan, it's not your dad. It's a witch. And this isn't a celebration. It's some kind of evil ritual. Come to your senses. Do you remember how you wanted to make a lot of friends? I'll be the first, I swear. Just help me fight the witch.
How dare you, puppy!
You can't win because I have something that you will never have. True friends.
Yeah? Where are they all? Too bad they won't see you pay for your impotence.
Ethan, help.
Goodbye, boy.
Tommy!
It's time for our celebration! Right, son? You're not much use anyway.